That's how good we can be under Ruben Amorim. Manchester United 3, Bodo Glimt 2. I can't remember the last time I saw Manchester United playing football like that, because today all the players registered some superb performances. I have to acknowledge Garnacho and, not Garnacho, sorry, Mazraoui and Ugarte. To me, my best players today were Mazraoui and Ugarte. If there was a way I could be able to choose two man of the match, I could choose Mazraoui and Ugarte for real. You couldn't just dribble the ball past Ugarte. And Mazraoui today as a centre back was so superb. I think Mazraoui plays in any football position. We've seen him as a left wing back. We've seen him as a attacking midfielder under Eric Ten Hag. Today we saw him as a centre back. We've seen him as a left back, as a right back in the 4-2-3-1. This lad is just so great. I think this was the best signing we made. From Bayern, 15 million or so, 12 million. It doesn't match. I think it's ironical that we got him for such a low amount of money. Anyway, this game we can see a lot of improvements in our squad. The moment we get the ball into the danger area on our opponent's half, we can see a lot of decision-making improvement. Ruben Amorim stated that decision-making is a factor at Manchester United, and we need to improve on that. I think today we were a little bit clinical. The players, the moment they arrived in the danger area, they were trying to engage in decision-making where they can see which player is free so that they can pass the ball, so that we can get the ball quickly at the back of the net. In the opening 20 minutes, first minute we already had a goal courtesy of Garnacho, but most of it came from Hojlund's hunger. It was a silly ball from the Bodo goalkeeper, but he didn't manage it, and I think Hojlund was so strong, and Garnacho was quick to react and put the ball in the back of the net. So some key information I want to talk about. First, the 11 is announced, and we can see the return of Malacia. Not many of us were expecting to see that, because even the prediction that I made, I didn't put him in the squad. So he comes in the first team after a long injury, a long break. But this is his second game in this season. He had already played in the under 21 games, but this is his second game into the first team, and I think he was great. If you leave alone that the moment where we conceded a goal where the Bodo player just is ahead of him in terms of speed, but it was great. He was making some runs into the wing deeper, some nice crosses. It was just class in the wing. I think Malacia was great. We have to acknowledge that. And another thing, 3-4-3 is on. You can see the players trying to keep the ball. I know this system, we should not lose the ball, and if we lose the ball, we should be engaging in aggressive pressing. I think we've improved in that. We were really bossing the possession in the Bodo's half, and that is how it should be. We were talking about moving the ball clever and quickly. Two-touch passes, and that is something we miss seeing at Manchester United. And if you can see that, if that is how good they can get under Ruben Amorim, and then our return to the glory days again is just a stone throw away. Some of the players I want to talk about that were just outstanding. Ugarte and Mazraoui, I've already talked about those, because Ugarte in the midfield, in the Ipswich game, Ugarte came in at a struggling midfield. You can see Eriksen and Casemiro. One thing for sure, today he was going to start, and he did, and you can see the reward for that. Mazraoui, on the other hand, he just make things happen. For real, Mazraoui is just a gem. It's just a player. It's just a top quality player. If we can in fact, we should just take a moment of silence for Mazraoui. Thank you. Mazraoui just the best signing we've made this season. Even words can't describe, but he's just so class. He just plays for the badge. And I think those are some of the players we need in the squad right now. And even I think he has his space guaranteed in Ruben Amorim's 11, for real. Him and Onana again today made some outstanding saves. He even came from its box all the way nearing the middle of the field, where trying to save the ball and controls the ball, but I think he slips off, and the Bodo players are trying to complain for a handball. But the moment he's trying to fall and gets the ball, that's never a handball, and it was just the right decision by the referee. So Another player is Hojlund. Hojlund is a player, our striker, our number 9, and I think he's really going to perform under Ruben Amorim. He's just going to score goals because today we could see a lot of hunger. His ball retention, hold up play are just superb. The first goal, the first minute, I've already said it. He played a bigger role in that. Garnacho was just quick to react, but the main thing, I think Holland is the person to take all the credit. He was on a hat trick, but unfortunately wasn't able to get it. But I think 2 goals for today is just top performance from our top striker. It starts following Marcus Rashford starting in the Ipswich game, but he comes on later. But today he starts fully and he has full concentration on the game, and we can see it's delivered. And I think him as a striker is going to shine under Ruben Amorim. If Ruben Amorim can maintain him and he can just try and get the best out of him, then everything is going to be great. Decision making, again, I want to talk about that again because the moment we can't engage in decision making, top decision making, then we are not going to perform well. I think the players are trying to improve well, and slowly by slowly, it's a progress. And this 3-4-3, let's just give it time. Let's just give Ruben Amorim time. Let's just back the manager. Let's back the players, and hopefully, we are going to get good results. But today, a registered performance. We dominated the ball for the better part of the game. We conceded cheap goals, but I think we're going to work on that, and I know Ruben Amorim is going to work on that, and I believe in him. But if that is how clinical we can get, if that is how good we can get, then moving forward, moving onwards, we're going to be great once again. Ruben Amorim is just on the verge of identifying the players who can play well. You can see him trying different players in different roles. You can see Anthony in the right wing back today. He was also great. If he can just get more minutes, then it can be great. Otherwise, today we just played well. I miss seeing Manchester United playing football like that. See you in the next video. I think it should be Everton on Sunday. I will be there hoping for another good performance, another win at Old Trafford under the lights, and we'll be there. So see you in the next video. Thank you for the support. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. Wins, back to back European wins. Yeah.